Have you guys met each other before in person, you and Guy?
This is personable as we've ever been. So, but we've never met, right?
No, never met.
How did you guys get involved with the nacho off? Explain this to me. How's this work?
Well, you want to take it, Bill, or you want me to get after it? I mean, what people don't know is that the Murrays and the Fiettis have had a long-standing battle, generational battles of food competitions. And then, Bill, he sent over the message. He says, it's nacho opportunity. It's nacho time.
Bill, you think you have a shot at this?
Well, I'll be honest, Jimmy. My son is really the cook in the family. I'm more the purveyor. I go shop. I'm in charge of paying for things, and he cooks. And I'm not in charge of dishes either. So he's in charge of finding someone to do the dishes and doing all the cooking. I'm just I feel like I just try to, whenever it comes to cooking, I act like I've taken a bad fall, and I just sort of move around real quickly.
And just try to put things together. Guy, how do I start with my things? I have things. I'm really not the best cook, but I think I can make nachos. What I have here is I have a bunch of tortilla chips.
Great.
That's good. You need that, right?
Scale
That's
around
first layer.
Yeah, chips down on the tray, one layer.
And then
Hey, wait, let me get a pencil. I'm going to write some of this stuff down.
Don't start. See, I knew this, Jimmy. This was going to happen. That's it. I'm not giving you more help. That's it. You just fend for yourself.
Guy, what do I got an email from you telling me to get Billy, you got a pencil?
Yeah.
Well, write this down. Guy told me to what is this? What do I have?
Nopales, cactus. The Spanish cat. Yeah, so the cactus without the thorns, that's the raw cactus. Now, they do make the pickled nopales, which is what I had intended for you to have, but it's awesome. It's a great, it's great, but those probably aren't going to work for you right now because you need to cook them or pickle them or do a little something. So you could hold them up as donkey ears. That's about the best to do with them right now.
I can use them as
Jimmy, those would make good flip-flops.
By the way, these are good, at least insoles, at least.
But I like the fact that you just have random nopales around. Oh, it's an insult.
Oh, I'm gelling.
Yeah.
I'm gelling right now. All right, Guy, talk to me about the cheese sauce. What do I do here?
A little bit of milk, maybe like, okay, the milk too, though. Milk will help the cheese melt.
What kind of cheese you guys using? Are you using cheddar cheese?
I'm using cheddar, but Guy, you told me to get Jack as well, right?
Yeah, cheddar, a little Jack.
So I just take this and I'll just stir that.
Yep, give it a little stir. Okay, I like it. Just exactly. Maybe, yeah, I think you got a good amount of milk in there. Okay, now if you have anything, Jimmy, any flavors you'd like to add to the cheese, if you had a little salsa, you could add that to the cheese.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
I think our friend sent you. Some salsa a little bit. There you go.
I got salsa.
You sent you a little salsa, so you could just put like maybe a quarter of a cup of that in there.
What are you raising money for, guys?
Well, Bill and Homer are in the restaurant business, and of course I'm in the restaurant business, and my son is as well. And the restaurant industry has been hit so hard during this pandemic. I mean, it's just been terrible. And we have tens of thousands of restaurants that are closed. We have millions of employees without jobs. So I started a program with the National Restaurant Association Educational Foundation called RERF, Restaurant Employee Relief Fund. We developed this program and started raising money, and we're up to about $22.5 million right now, and we're giving out $500 grants.
Holy moly!
Almost $23 million in the last 3 weeks to give to restaurants across the country.
That's amazing. That's fantastic.
That's amazing. It's a bummer because it's not just the chefs and the owners, but it's everyone who works there and the servers, and so it's a real bummer.
All right, let me see what you got going there, Jimmy. What are you throwing on?
All right, so I got ground beef.
Let me see. You're looking great, buddy. You're looking great. Now I want you to grab some. So you got the creamy cheese. Grab some of that hard cheese and sprinkle it over the top. You have any more of the shredded?
Yeah. Yeah.
And do that, and then throw that into your oven. If your oven's like at 350 or you have it on broil, throw it in there. Just melt some of that hard cheese on there.
Yeah, and while you put it in there, it takes 5 minutes, right? So you just melt that all down.
Yeah, you've already got it hot because you got the cheese that's already hot on there. That's also good. That would be.
What?
Hang on a second. I want to toast.
Cheers, cheers, boys.
That's good. It's nice to set a layer of Jaeger down before you get those nachos in.
And then you can throw anything on. You have beans, you got olives and all that stuff. I got cilantro and onions.
The cilantro, anything that'll burn hot, you want to toss that on last. The beans, though, I would have thought that you'd want to put those beans on earlier, guy. Maybe you're off your game. Maybe all that California living's maybe kind of SOFT, as we say in the East. You know, SOFT. It's a compliment. It's a compliment to people that you're so SOFT when you forget the beans.
I have no idea. This is going right over the top.
Guy, are you, what do you call it? Where?
How can it go over the top? You've got spikes there to grab everything. How can you possibly anything go over the top?
Jimmy, I'm telling you
It's not
something. Next
possible.
Friday, I'm going to get worked because we're not going to be able to make. I'm not even going to be able to make the nachos because this is how it goes. Every time we get on the phone call, I can't talk because he's just dropping one liner up. So I'm going to wear it.
No. I'm really happy to be a part of this because, Guy, you're going to get work off of this. I think it's fantastic.
What's the worst investment you ever did, Bill?
Well, I've been in a couple of restaurants. You know, in New York City, the failure rate of restaurants is 90%.
It is, right?
And that was in the old days when times were good. That was 90% back in the old days. But the worst investment I ever made was, oh, well, she wouldn't like it. Never mind. I'm not going to say her.
Well, you know what? We should probably pull those nachos out because they're probably burning by now. Let's see what he's got.
They look great.
They're sizzling. This is actually the best thing I think I've ever made, and I've no one to really share it with.
Now, Jimmy, do you have any tomatoes? Do you have any cilantro? Any green onions?
I'm gonna put some of this cilantro, onion, all the cold stuff on now, right?
Yep. Evenly split around there.
I like pickled jalapenos.
Fantastic. They're a little bit easier for people to enjoy than watch the juice. That'll make them soggy.
Sorry about that.
But the pickled jalapenos are really nice.
How did you see that, man? How great is your Wi-Fi?
That there was juice coming out there? I'm paying attention. I'm in training.
Yeah.
Bill, what else you got?
Bill, you look like you have like a film on your Wi-Fi, almost like a nice Barbara Walters glam shot.
Oh, well, it's I call it my Warren Beatty lighting. It means that you can't really see me from too far away. It gives you like 20/90 vision. You know, it means I didn't have to get a haircut or wash my face or shave or anything like that. It just makes it easier for the folks at home.
Smart. It is smart.
Jimmy, how hot do you like it?
I like it so spicy that it's crazy, that I like to cry a little bit.
Is there something super hot you like to pour onto yourself?
Yeah.
What do you got there, Bill? You bringing out the secret weapon?
Well, I got one that's got a hat on it. I thought it'd be important. I thought maybe we should all, I don't know if you guys have anything like a small Mexican, you know, mineral water to chase this down with, but I thought maybe something with a hat on it, something like Jimmy had in the fridge there, looked pretty good. I thought maybe just in the spirit of things,
We're taking.
you all take a shot of this whatever color you got there, Jim. That looks good, Jim. You got that?
Mine says pucker butt, but I gotta be honest. All the things in my fridge say pucker butt. I don't know why.
Well, when you marry into that family, that's the kind of thing you end up with.
Guy, what are you getting?
Cholula.
Oh,
This
that's
is
classic.
one of my faves.
All right, ready?
It's the right one.
Those three. Hey, what are we going to drink to? What should we drink to? Should we drink to the restoration of the restaurant business and all its employees? Something like that. Okay?
I
Don't get too poetic. Let's just start drinking.
cheers you to that. This is weird.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh God. Guys, this has been unbelievable. Thank you so much. Good luck in the competition. Stay safe. Best of the families. And please stay safe. And hopefully I get to see you guys in person soon. Thank you so much for this.
Say hi to Nancy.
All right,
I
Bill.
will.
Friday,
Thank you.
we'll
Bye,
see you.
Bill. I
Great
will.
city.
All the best.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.